older. You know, I'm not really an expert on the matter. Also, what kind of mask, Danthaman Forces 7-1, what kind of mask, besides the hockey mask or sack, will look good in Jason? Well, the hockey mask is kind of what makes Jason Jason. I don't think any mask would look good on Jason. You know, I mean, a clown mask, I mean, that wouldn't work. Plus, it'd be too much like Michael Myers as a kid. You know, really no other mask works. So the hockey mask is perfect. Let's see. Let me go back to here. Don't want to miss any. Like I said, I'm going all over the place with these questions, so okay. Fatboy Metallica, what is your opinion about the plans for the new Spider-Man movie? Could be decent. It just depends who they get to play as Spider-Man, but it'd be different. It'd be cool to see someone's different take on it. Maybe they can make Spider-Man funny this time. Don't you think they should do an Evil Dead 4? I did at one point, but now I wouldn't want to see it because Bruce Campbell's pretty fucking old. And the thing is, Stallone, he's old, but he's in shape. And he makes himself in shape. Bruce Campbell's not in shape. He's too busy doing his fat ass on Burn Notice. And I used to like Bruce Campbell, but I've lost respect for him concerning how he treats people. I've heard a lot of bad stories from people who go to conventions and stuff, how this guy is a complete asshole to them. So you know what? Fuck that guy. Yeah, I said fuck Bruce Campbell. If he wants to be an asshole, he doesn't deserve my respect. What is your top 5 metal bands? Well, I don't know. It depends what you mean by metal bands. I mean, is AC/DC metal? Maybe not. I mean, I like Metallica. I mean, it says you're Metallica. I like, you know, Enter Sandman. I like Bon and Jive. Metal. I don't know. I don't really. I mean, when I think of music, I love like soundtracks. So, you know, if there's metal on the soundtrack, I love, you know, sometimes I like that. I don't really have like live CDs from actual bands, like AC/DC and Linkin Park and so on. Well, who is your favorite superhero from DC or Marvel? If I had to pick from DC or Marvel, now it would be the Punisher. At one time it was Spider-Man or Superman, but now the Spider-Man movies have killed my love for the character, to be honest, because I have a lot of the comics of Spider-Man, but I never read them again. But if I had to pick, probably Punisher. Movie Guru, is there a movie you saw that you think you could benefit from a remake? Well, okay, that's a question I've had a couple times. Is there a movie that would be remade? Deaths of Ian Stone. What was that other movie? I know there was another movie I said before. Zombie Cop. I don't know. I mean, there's a ton. I'm sure there could be tons of them. So many that I can't think of them right now. A movie that I've seen that could benefit from a remake. I don't know. I guess there aren't tons. There's a lot of shitty movies, but I don't think a remake would help them much. But yeah, you know, I don't know. So, I mean, I stick by those two. Doom. I'll put Doom on there, even though I kind of like the movie Doom, but it could be a lot better. You could do a lot more things with it, so I would put Doom on there. Who is your most hated director? Most hated director. Most hated director. A director that pisses me off? Is that Uwe? Well, Uwe Boll is one of them, because he gets so much money for films that are pieces of shit. He gets all these big stars, and he keeps making movies, which I don't understand how. I understand how, because of the whole tax government, you know, Germany thing, but I don't think that's an excuse. Most hated director, Eli Roth, and that's mainly because of his personality. He seems very pompous, very egotistical. When he's on shows going, this girl will be the most shocking ending ever, and you know, just the way he portrays himself. And I've heard stories that he's a prick in real life, like people who have worked on sets with him. So that he's very full of himself. Let's see, hated director. You know, the guy who directed the CGI movie, Kevin Monroe, he's kind of on my shit list because CGI Ninja Turtles could have been good, and I think the guy fucked it up. Although, you know what, I'm going to take that back because I think Peter Laird fucked up. Because I heard at one point, in the ending of the CGI movie, there was going to be a scene where Kevin Monroe and them wanted to do where, and it would have helped a lot actually. There'd be a moment where Raphael gets killed, and like, you know, Leonardo and them are like no and trying to help him, and then they bring him back, and I'm betting this is how it would have been. So I take back what I said about Kevin Monroe. I think his hands were tied the more I think about it. But that movie could have been a lot better. So I lay some blame, but not all the blame. But I bet you $100 it would have been because he left Leonardo safe, and then Leonardo got caught because of him. I bet he took like he took a hit for Leo. $100 he took a hit for Leo, and then Leo was trying to help them get him back to life, and that would have worked. That would have finished the fight. Not just some, hey, you know, hey, how's it? Hey, you know, not some silly shit like that. But that would have been like, bring some fucking drama, something. But then they fucked it up, and so I blame Peter. Peter Laird is. He's not a director, but he's very much on my shit list. Very much on my shit list. But hated director, that's tough. That's fucking tough. Because if it was a hated director, I'd just say fuck him. You know? Tyler Perry for making all those fucking shitty ass movies. It's not my kind of movie, but I don't know. What's the worst horror film you've ever seen? That's a tough question too. The worst horror film I've ever seen. I saw Vampires. That was pretty bad. Vampires. That Vampires. That Monster, the silent ripoff, was shitty. Half the shit on the Sci-Fi Channel, like Python and Bull vs. Python and that Mega Shark vs. Giant Octopus, and those are bad movies. The Alien vs. Hunter was a shitty movie. I saw one called Nightmare Weekend. That was a shitty movie. I can't say what's the worst horror film. I've seen so many shitty ones that they blend in. Universal, you know, it's not a horror film, but Universal Soldier Regeneration, that was a shitty movie. If you could meet any actor, who would you like to meet? I like to meet Sylvester Stallone. I would like to meet him and talk to him about movies. I would like to meet that. If you could pick any series on TV to get a movie, what would it be? A TV series and make them into a movie? What would it be? That's an interesting question. If I had to pick a TV series to become a movie, what would that be? Just say that. Let me think. Well, they already did XFiles. Although I wish they would do another XFiles movie and make it good. The first one was good. The second one was shitty, which was like, how the fuck could they mess it up? But they did. So another XFiles one that was good had a fucking monster in it. Oh no, this is about switching heads. What? Oh, and a pedophile priest. What? All it is like you switch heads. What? But okay, Simpsons, they made a movie and I didn't like the movie. I didn't think it was funny except Homer going That was funny, but other than that, I thought it was a very disappointing flick. I do have it in my collection because, you know, it's Simpsons, and, you know, I did love Homer doing that, and has a good commentary, but I'm trying to go over a series that I've seen that I really enjoy. I enjoyed the A-Team, but they made a movie of that, and, you know, the trailer was alright, but it wasn't like, oh shit, I gotta see it in the theater. Monk, House MD, they won't work as movies. 24, yeah. I didn't really follow the show too much. Fuck, why not? I'm looking at my old cartoon of Ninja Turtles, and that'd be an interesting one. Take the old cartoon of the Turtles and make that a movie.